Let us discuss how to solve problems on Wittig reaction easily. For that, let me explain what is the definition of a Wittig reaction. Wittig reaction will take place only in aldehydes and ketones of carbonyl compounds, and mainly we use this to convert carbonyl compounds into alkenes. Okay, so to increase number of carbons, particularly to convert into alkenes, we use Wittig reaction. Here the main role that is playing is ylides. Okay, so if you know how to form ylides, then it will be easy for you to write either products and if they give reactants, or you can write even reactants if they give you product. So let me explain first formation of ylides. Okay, and I can explain a general reaction here. If I take an aldehyde, acetaldehyde I took, and I reacted with an ylide, then what products I am going to get here? CH3, C, double bond, CH2, CH double bond, CH2 plus, okay, these are the products that we generally get in Wittig reaction. And now I am going to explain about this ylide. How this ylide used to be formed. It is formed from alkyl halides by reacting with triphenylphosphine. It used to have an electron pair. So let me explain with one example. Suppose I want to get an ylide which is having 3 carbons in it. So then what I have to do? I have to take 3 carbon alkyl halide. Like example, see 1, 2, 3, alkane. Okay, what type of carbon chain you want? This type of carbon chain should be taken here. It should be reacted with triphenylphosphine. Now here bond shifting will take place and it will attack on this carbon. Okay, and bromide has been gone from here, and this carbonate is attached to the triphenylphosphine, and it has a partial positive charge on it because it has given pair of electrons to it, and bromide minus will be on this like positive ion. Now let us write one hydrogen here. So we need to remove this proton, so we call it this process as deprotonation. How can we remove a proton from adjacent carbon to this? We have to use a strong base to remove that. So a strong base can remove H1, like tertiary butyl lithium can be used, or N-butyl, not tertiary, N-butyl lithium can be used as a base to remove this H+. So H+ is removed. Then what will be the what product you are going to get in this case? And this is going to get, carbon is going to get negative charge. So it can be written negative positive means a bond will be formed here, double bond will be formed. So this is the way we can get any type of ylide based on the requirement. I want 3 carbons here, so I took 3 carbon alkyl halide. If I want 4, you can take 4 carbon alkyl halide. Okay, like this you can generate different types of ylides. And when you attach ylide to the carbonyl or aldehyde compound, what products you are getting? How can we guess that? So let us see the trick to identify type of products if they gave a reactant. For example, they gave you a reactant. First example, they gave reactants and they asked you to find the product. So let us see. They gave you benzaldehyde is reacting with this is the ylide they gave, and this is the carbonyl compound, and they asked you to identify the product. What you have to do? Don't bother about anything, only see this carbon which is having double bond and oxygen. Okay, so remove this oxygen, give it to this group. Okay, oxygen to this group, and this carbon should be attached to this carbon. Give a double bond between them. Okay, first what product commonly we are going to get? Double bond O. This is one thing. As well as, you see now, right, CH double bond this carbon, and on this carbon what we have? We have 2 carbons, so CH2 CH3. On this carbon even you have hydrogen. So this is the alkene that you are going to get if they gave reactants, the carbonyl and the Cl. So in this way, by use this trick, only remove oxygen from your aldehyde or ketone and give it to triphenyl phosphine and change this one into oxide in this way. Now, which carbon should be attached to this double bond? The double carbene. See, double bonded carbon here we have now. This should be attached to this carbon. That's main important. Don't go for this carbon. It will attach from here. One more example I will give you, that they are asking in the exam that the product they have given directly. They give a product. This is the product, okay, plus triphenyl phosphine oxide. These two are, this is the alkene and this. They are asking you to find what are the reactants. So you need to find out the reactants. How can you find out the reactants? How can we find out the reactants? You see, just take the double bond. From double bond you start. This double bond should be attached to a oxygen, and this should have attached to this group. Okay, now let us write first what is the compound that we are going to get here. Double bond O. Okay, double bond O, because I told you to write oxygen here. And what is the alide that we are going to get here? PHDP, and attach this carbon, double bond C H. This is the alide. Just attach this carbon to this. Attach carbon chain to this, and this is the aldehyde or carbonyl compound. You may get anything. In this case you are going to get aldehyde. Okay, in this way, by using this trick, you can write the type of product that you are going to get in Witting reaction, or the type of reactants that are forming a particular product. And so it's very important trick which is very useful for you in answering in the exam. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.